Okay, so I'm gonna go through our warm-up for this block of training. So basically you are going to have 3 components of it. We're gonna have our pulse raiser / our power work to do. We're gonna have our mobility, and then we're gonna have our core activation. So starting off with our pulse raiser, you're gonna do 30 seconds of 3 exercises, and you're gonna do this twice through. So I have alternatives for each one. So we're gonna start off with doing either 30 seconds of quick feet, so just moving as fast as you can, or 30 seconds of a sort of really brisk march, really just trying to get that heart rate elevated. Then we have 2 options. This is where we're kind of working on getting a bit of impact. So we can either go into forward bounce, so you're gonna inhale, exhale, jump, and then jog backwards. If that is too hard, too much impact on your joints, we can go into either jumping jacks, where we're just sticking a little bit more static, and if that is still too hard, then we can go into just stepping out and just try and do this with a bit of speed. Obviously for women sort of over 50, being able to get a little bit of that jumping in is really good for your sort of joints and your bones. And then lastly, we're gonna do a bit of lateral work. So the harder variation will be lateral bounce. So here we're trying to bounce side to side, getting a good distance, not just like a little bounce like that. If that is too hard, we can just go into a bit of a lateral shuffle, like so. Just basically getting our bodies used to working in that sort of transverse plane, okay? Then we're gonna go into 3 mobility exercises. So the first one is going to be a hip car. I would suggest doing this holding on to something if you struggle with balance, but I'm just gonna do it here without holding on to show you. You're either coming up, out, rotating in, bringing it round, back, and then up, rotating it, and back, okay? So, I'm trying to do this with my balance. Up, leg out, rotate that knee in, bring it round, and back, back, up, and down. Now, as I said, holding on to something like a pillar very simply just takes away the balance work, and you can just really focus on the exercise, which is great. Then we're gonna go into a Jefferson curl, so it's gonna be standing up tall, and then basically focusing on lowering, almost like lowering 1 vertebrae at a time, okay? Coming down, try to come all the way down as low as you can, and then very slowly rolling up 1 vertebrae at a time, bringing the shoulders back, neck, head, and so forth. If you have an extended range of motion, you can take something like a step and stand on it. And then once again, if you then find that easy, you can take a weight and actually use the weight to sort of help sort of come down, adding just that little bit extra load. So starting at the head again, neck, rolling by the shoulders, trying to roll 1 vertebrae at a time, trying to keep as close to the body as possible, bringing this all the way down, and then doing the same thing back up. And then our last one is going to be a lying windmill. So for this, we're going to be lying on the floor, okay? Knees bent to 90 degrees. Hand out here. If you want, you can have a cushion propped up to prop your head up, okay? I like to reach forward as far as I can just to get a good stretch in the upper back. And then you bring that hand all the way around, trying to keep in contact with the floor as much as you can, coming all the way back. And then you can either come all the way back in the same direction, or you can go around and then just bring it back to center like so. And that will be kind of working through your back, your shoulder joint, and also all sorts, okay? So those are gonna be your mobility exercises. And then we've got our core exercises. So once again, I have given a few core exercises, which I'm actually going to talk through in another video now, where we're gonna go through diaphragmatic breathing and core activation.